On April 16, 2025, a shocking incident was captured over Mexico City. The footage remained largely unnoticed for more than a year, until it suddenly went viral in July 2026. The original witness has never been identified, and the clip simply appeared on social media without any additional information.
Hey guys, so welcome back to another reaction video, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Video lasts just 13 seconds, and it begins with what appears to be a meteor falling across the night sky. Everything looks normal at first, but just before the meteor seems to enter the atmosphere, a bright, unidentified light suddenly appears above it. Almost immediately afterward, the meteor changes direction, creating a scene that looks difficult to explain. It has been speculated that the mysterious light was a UFO using some form of advanced technology to redirect the meteor before it could reach the ground. Another possibility is that the light was a drone, but the odds of a drone and a meteor appearing in the exact same place at the exact same time, followed by the meteor changing course, seem like an extraordinary coincidence. Of course, the footage could have been digitally altered, or the meteor may have naturally changed direction after interacting.
So I will link the link to the original video in the description below, so you guys can check it out and also view other clips from the same creator who is posting these videos too.
With Earth's atmosphere. However, none of these explanations have been confirmed, leaving the clip without a definitive answer. A witness in Atibaia, Brazil, recorded a series of unusual UFO sightings that took place over 3 different days. During the first daytime sighting, a massive metallic saucer-shaped UFO could be seen hovering above a distant hill. According to the witness, the UFO looked far too large to be a hang glider or paraglider, and it also remained still in the same place for far too long. The witness claimed that he shared the video online and received some backlash from skeptics who claimed that he had edited the video. To his surprise, the UFO appeared again the next day at the exact same time. To rule out claims that the footage had been edited or manipulated,
So what do you guys think the UFO might have been doing in that same place for it to come to that place 2 times in a row? So what do you guys think? Maybe it was looking for something on that hilltop, or there was something that it was hiding, something that we obviously don't know of, but we would always obviously want to know what was it that it was looking for, or what it was doing there.
Witness set up 2 phones, with one recording the other. But this incident was far from over.
Хочу порекомендовать всем одну очень дружелюбную и расслабляющую игру в жанре симуляторов и менеджмента. Она действительно идеально подходит, чтобы отдохнуть и расслабиться. Здесь вообще нет рекламы.
Later that night, mysterious glowing orbs suddenly appeared above the hill. These orbs hovered between the trees before slowly rising and disappearing into the night.
I mean, obviously you can see that this is the same hill that the UFO was hovering above, like right here, right around here. So this is the same hill.
From that moment on, the UFO and the orbs never appeared again. At first, that seemed to be the end of the story, but there was one final twist that completely changed how people viewed this case. We'll come back to it later in the video. For now, let's take a look at the next sighting. On July 6th, 2026, a resident of Okinawa City, Japan, captured something strange over the ocean that quickly gained attention online. Filmed from her apartment balcony, the footage shows several bright orange UFOs hovering in the distance toward Kudaka Island. The lights repeatedly appeared and disappeared through a thin layer of fog, at times glowing so intensely they looked almost like they were on fire. The witness, a therapist, said she initially feared she was seeing an aircraft accident because of the unusual brightness near the horizon. As the sighting continued, the lights split into 2 groups, staying aligned as they slowly moved in the same direction before drifting apart. It has been speculated that the lights could have been military flares, but several details challenge that explanation. The orange glow appeared much stronger than the faint yellow color usually produced by flares, and the phenomenon reportedly lasted over 20 minutes. According to Japan's 11th District Coast Guard headquarters, no aircraft were reported in the area at the time, and no helicopter training exercises had taken place. The case attracted significant attention, with multiple specialists examining the footage and the circumstances surrounding the sighting. Even after those investigations, no confirmed explanation has been found, and the mysterious orange UFOs over Okinawa remain unexplained.
And yeah, there's no way that those lights are aircraft flares. There's no way that those are flares, because obviously, as the creator said, it lasted more than 20 minutes without the lights going off. So it's very unusual, and so it rules out those lights being aircraft flares. That's obviously not a valid that's not a valid reason, to be honest.
In June 2026, a strange UFO was filmed over the city of Jacareí in the state of Sao Paulo. The object appeared to hover low in the sky with 3 yellow lights and a brighter light that flashed in an uneven pattern. Right off the bat, based on the UFO's altitude, lack of noise, and unusual lighting, it has been speculated that the object was not a plane. Additionally, locals who analyzed the footage claimed that the witnesses' reactions appeared genuine and showed no obvious signs of being AI-generated or staged. To this day, given that the sky during the recording was pitch black, the exact shape of the UFO remains unknown. On top of that, because the witnesses never came forward to answer questions or provide additional details, no definitive conclusion was ever reached about this incident. One of the most interesting UFO cases recently brought back into attention came from Greenville, South Carolina. The photos started circulating online in July 2026, but after people looked deeper into the story, they discovered that the images were actually captured back in 2010. According to the witness, a bright red light appeared in the distance, and at first it looked like an airplane might have been on fire. The witness quickly grabbed a camera and managed to capture 2 pictures of what appeared to be a large triangle-shaped UFO with a powerful red light flashing in the center. The object seemed to be climbing higher into the sky, and by the time the witness moved to the backyard, it had already disappeared into the clouds. However, there is one detail that makes this case even more interesting. Greenville is home to a facility operated by Lockheed Martin, one of the world's largest aerospace and defense companies, known for developing advanced aircraft, satellites, and military technology. Because of this, it has been speculated that the object could have been a classified military project rather than something unexplained. Despite the renewed attention more than 15 years later, no clear explanation was ever confirmed, and the true identity of the object.
Yeah, maybe it's a military aircraft. I'm pretty sure it might be a military aircraft because of the location. It's located near a company that produces aerospace objects like classified aircrafts and objects, obviously. So most likely it's a military aircraft that is classified by the government of that area of the US. So obviously not a UFO at this time, but you guys let me know what you guys think about this UFO.
Remains unknown. In early July 2026, a strange video reportedly recorded over Auckland, New Zealand, began making its way through UFO communities online. Although the original source remains unclear, it appears to have first surfaced in a local Facebook group. The footage shows a bright light racing across the night sky at an incredible speed before suddenly disappearing just moments later. The entire event lasts only a few seconds, making it difficult to determine exactly what was captured. Now, it has been suggested that the light was nothing more than a spotlight from a nearby outdoor event, such as a concert. However, that explanation raises several questions. No visible beam can be seen extending into the sky. The light only appears briefly instead of remaining visible throughout the night, and its speed seems far greater than what would normally be expected from a moving spotlight. Another possibility is that the light was.
And yeah, by the way, this UFO looks like a UFO clip that I also covered in the previous video that I uploaded yesterday. So there's a UFO that was also captured, I think it's in Australia or New Zealand. I think Australia, but yeah, I mean Germany. It was in Germany. So this type of UFO was just running, zooming across the street that I also covered in the previous video. So I think it's very interesting to see that there is a similar type of UFO here now.
Was actually being reflected onto the clouds by a UFO flying above them. What do you think this light could have been? Let me know in the comments below. In 2024, a mysterious UFO video was recorded in Cabin Creek, West Virginia, showing what appears to be a single orb of light rotating in the night sky. However, the footage only started gaining attention online in 2026, after remaining mostly unnoticed for nearly 2 years. The unusual part of the recording is that the source of the light cannot be clearly identified, as no physical object is visible at any point. It has been speculated that the phenomenon could be linked to a cloaked UFO, although there is no evidence confirming this idea. The person who recorded the video never came forward, leaving the sighting without a clear explanation. But before we move to the next sighting, if you enjoy videos like this, please consider subscribing. It's free, and it really supports the channel. Now, moving back to the Atibaia sighting, there are some interesting details that could completely change the way this incident is viewed. In the comments of the original video, several people came forward claiming they had also witnessed unusual objects in the same area. One of the most interesting claims comes from someone who says they live in the same neighborhood as the witness, and that they also saw a group of around 10 orbs rotating in a circular formation at around 4 in the morning. Another person simply commented, "I live in Atibaia. I saw it too, more than once. I believe in you." But perhaps the most surprising report comes from someone who claims to have witnessed UFOs above the very same hill around 35 years ago. According to them, the objects they saw back then appeared to be much larger than the one captured in the recent video.
So like also this UFO, or maybe a different UFO or UAP, was coming to the same spot about more than a dozen years ago. So there's something very special and unique about that spot, that hill, that the UFO was hovering above. There's something very special about that place, but let's
Video. Now, could this video be some kind of hoax? Absolutely. However, the fact that multiple people claim to have witnessed unusual objects in the same region over several decades is certainly an interesting detail that adds another layer to the case. But if you want to keep watching more videos like these, click any of the videos appearing on your screen right now.
Yeah, so I'll link the original link to the video down in the description, so you guys could check out the video, so you guys can see the whole video for yourselves. And also, thanks for viewing, and peace out. Take care everyone, and have a good day.